Gigantasaurus! Yeah, you always have to go one further. The big, mean, green.
You always have to have the last word.
Yeah, well. Such is life.
C'est la vie. C'est la vie.
Templar. I'm not sure who wrote it though.
The Templars, the Knights Templar.
I think it's a TV programme, this.
Oh, is it?
Rocky, Tiny, Bill and Mazoo were racing through the jungle. Last one to the lake is a Snailosaurus. But when they got there, they screeched to a halt. Steam was rising from the water and Termy was stuck up a tree.
Right, hang on. Who said last one to the water?
That one there?
Right, okay, you got to remember whose voices are what.
Yeah.
Help! Wailed Termy. Who's Rocky?
I don't know. How did you get up there?
Rocky called. Giganto did it! What's that?
Called a deep voice as Trey and his friends appeared from the jungle.
Giganto got Termy stuck in that tree.
The other dinosaurs gasped and shook their heads. That sounds just like something he'd do.
Hang on.
Is that the same as the one? The other
that's
one
the one that said, let's go to the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that sounds just like something he'd do.
Giganto would never do that.
Tiny argued, as more dinos gathered.
Termy, did you actually see Giganto do it?
Mazoo asked.
Well, no, it was dark.
Admitted Termy.
But who else could have?
Your Trey.
Am I?
Yeah. Deep voice.
Oh, is it? What other dino is big enough to lift Termy?
Maybe not that deep, but never mind. Termy giggled and swished her tail, dipping it into the water.
Ow!
She screamed.
It's too hot.
Giganto must have done that too, said Trey. Oh no, but your Trey.
Am I?
Yeah,
Giganto must have done that too,
said Trey, and the other dinos gasped. That's impossible, Rocky protested.
You're the one who says Giganto could do anything.
Argued Trey. I think
Yeah,
they've all
well,
got different
I
voices
think we
now.
should-
Let's not even worry about it.
we should
Let's
have-
just put voices on.
Practiced this before, I think.
I bet he just roared at the water and it heated up.
I think it's part of our charm that we can't remember
Yeah.
the voices we're doing. We just do voices for everything,
Yeah.
and they all end up with different voices.
Yeah.
Unless you're Evil P.
Just then, Giganto appeared at the other side of the lake. He took one sniff of the water and stomped off again.
Who?
No, you had a little voice for Tiny.
Oh.
See,
Said Tiny.
he needs the lake to drink. Why would you make it hot?
He's always destroying things, said Patchy.
Where's Patchy? Who's Patchy?
I don't know. He's the big, mean green.
Oh.
We have to protect Creticia.
Trey announced. And with that, the angry dinos marched off chanting,
Giganto's got to go. He's being really mean. We've got to say no to the big green. We've got to warn Giganto.
cried Rocky,
And we need to prove he's innocent.
said Mazoo. So the little dinos split up to try and solve the mystery.
Rocky and Tiny sped across the savannah, searching for Giganto. They skidded to a stop when they spotted Rugo.
That was another one then. Have you seen Giganto?
Is that your little voice?
Have you seen Giganto?
Greek logo.
It didn't. All night?
Asked Rocky, scratching his head.
Then Giganto couldn't have put Termy in the tree.
Tiny and Rocky sped off after Giganto before Trey and the other dinosaurs could find him. Oh, can't get it. There you go. It's so complicated.
Hey.
So
At
complicated.
the lake, Bill and Mazu were investigating the beach, looking for clues that might help clear Giganto's name. Keep an eye out for anything unusual, said Mazu as she studied the ground through a magnifying glass.
What about them? Asked Bill, pointing to a family of fish in the trees. Fish?
Yeah.
In the trees?
Yeah. Exactly,
Said Mazu.
However, the fish ended up there must be the same as what happened to Tommy. Maybe we need to try speaking to her again.
Bill gulped and trailed slowly behind Mazu as she headed for the lake.
Tiny and Rocky arrived in the frozen lands where they finally caught up to Giganto. But as they were deciding what to do, the sounds of chanting reached their ears. The angry dinos were hot on their tails. Rocky had an idea. He rushed over to a megaphone-shaped block of ice, took a deep breath, and boomed, "This is Giganto! I am innocent! Leave me alone! Pretty please."
Giganto's very polite.
Said Patchy. Cried
What?
Tosa. Cried Toto.
Go on, you've been Trey all
Am
along.
I?
Yeah.
Tiny, is that you?
Although
Trey called.
Trey had a much deeper voice than that.
Uh-oh.
Tiny cried.
We had the wrong Giganto.
He doesn't quite talk like that, but never mind. Meanwhile, in their boat on the lake, Mazu and Bill floated as close to Termy as they dared to get.
I'm hungry.
Termy groaned.
I'm hungry.
"We have some coconuts for you," said Mazu. "But we have some questions first. What were you doing last night?"
I was sleeping.
Termy replied, licking her lips.
Oh, huh?
Bill threw one into her mouth.
Then there was a big splash,
Termy continued.
and suddenly I was up this tree.
Mazu thought for a moment. "Like a wave?"
Exactly.
"Thanks, Termy," said Mazu. Bill handed over their last coconut and they sped off before Termy got hungry again.
Coconut?
Coconut. Thankfully, in the frozen lands, Rocky and Tiny had managed to get to Giganto before the others. "You have to go!" Rocky called up to him. Giganto only growled and smashed the ice.
What's he doing?
"He's trying to melt it. Your flutter's away."
Trey and his friends arrived shouting.
Giganto's got to go!
Ignoring their cries, Giganto charged at the ice again with a roar. A loud crack echoed across the frozen lands as the ice came loose and tumbled over the edge of a slippery slope. Terrified, the dino pack turned and fled back to the jungle.
I think he's trying to cool the water down. On the lake, Mazu and Bill had spotted a patch of bubbles. Mazu poked her telescope beneath the surface, and there sat an enormous fiery rock. "That's it!" Mazu cried.
Sure they had solved the mystery, they made their way back to the beach, where they were greeted by Tiny and Rocky. Trey and the others came crashing out of the jungle. Giganto's coming!
Oh, that's only Trey. I thought we were all going to do it together. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. We have to stop him,
"Just listen!"
Mazu pleaded.
"Giganto didn't do any..."
But a thunderous rumble drowned her out.
As Giganto and the ice came tumbling down the jungle slope, the little dinos gasped. Had they been wrong? Was Giganto really trying to destroy Cretaceous? But with one mighty push, Giganto hurled the block of ice into the lake.
The ice melted with a hiss, cooling the water in moments. Termy carefully dipped a flipper in the water. They dived off the tree and into the lake. She quickly found the hot rock and, one big throw, hurled it out of the water and onto the beach. Where in Cretaceous did that come from?
Gasped Trey.
Isn't you're right.
That's me. A huge rock from outer space. It heated up as it fell, which then made the water really hot, explained Mazu, and made the huge wave that put Termy in the tree, added Rocky in the same voice.
Yeah. Trey shook it. I think Rocky was mocking Mazu.
Yeah.
Trey, or mimicking,
Yeah.
shook his head. Sorry, Giganto. We thought you were the problem, but you were just trying to help. All the dinosaurs cheered.
He's the big green hero.
If you enjoyed the story, please subscribe to our channel. It's absolutely free. If you like it, click on the bell icon.
No, whoa.
And
No,
if
that's
you
the,
click on the bell
that's the
icon,
like it one.
Yeah, no, but even though...
No, that's the...
Let me finish.
Okay.
Let me explain.
Okay, you explain.
If you click on the bell icon, then YouTube will let you know when we've got another video out.
You're lady-splaining
So
now.
if you like it, you can do that.
You're lady-splaining.
Also, if you like it...
It's like mansplaining, but it's lady.
Also, if you like it, click on the thumbs up. Click twice if you don't.
Yeah. Click twice if you don't like it, once if you do.
And then if you click on the arrow,
Arrow.
then you can, I nearly said spread it again, you can share it on
Don't
all your
spread it, you don't
socials, not
spread it.
spread it. Yeah.
Spread it through your jam
Spread
on your
like
toast
jam,
and
I know,
or crumpets.
Anyway.
Jam on your crumpets.
Yeah, nice.
I like lemon curd as well.
Yeah, I know you do. If only you were as good at turning off the video.
I think the remote... Hang on.